sorry, you just caught me dancing, which is embarrassing.
Best move.
Best
move you've got.
Well, that one. Welcome to Body Fire TV. I'm here with David Arnot, the very dashing, good-looking, slightly pale Scottish man who takes care of all our nutrition and does a lot of our women's fitness training. One thing we are keen about a Body Fire is mobility, flexibility and range of movement, which I have not a lot of. So I got David to take me through a simple upper body exercise with a band and some sticks to open up the shoulders, to get some rotation, to get some range of movement. Even if you're not a rugby player, you need to have these things, because if you have range of movement, you will help with your training, help with your development, and will ultimately protect you against injury. David, please tell the lovely people what we did.
So we got a big old elastic band, physio bands. You probably get them from physio nice and easy. Big old shoulder warm up. So it's almost just getting the muscles around about your shoulder, front, back, underneath everything, to on and warm. So if you are doing presses, etc., they're stable. You're not going to get pulled out of position again. If you're going to a rugby game, okay, you can get tackled, you pulled it out. If these muscles aren't on and active and strong, okay, that's when you can get injuries. So what we did, I put James through a little exercise, I put a band in his hand, just big open up, big old rainbows down the back. We had little flies, so just a bit of a stretch, open your chest, then fire them together again. We had pull throughs, so just literally getting the front of the shoulders up. We had pull downs, get the reverse of the back side of your shoulders, and then ups, literally every single plane of movement that your shoulders will do, getting them ready for it, so that when we fire you into an HIIT session or one of Shane's strength sessions, you're ready for it. Again, you can adapt it without injury. We then got the sticks, so now we're warm, we can push that movement. So if this is before and after, if you've just done a session or you're about to do a session, we want that mobility back to where you started from or better than before. So just the drills right up, opening the shoulder up, again using one hand to push the other around, up in the back of your head, and it's again just either finding new movement or returning back to where you were, so your bodies or your muscles can adapt and rebuild in the right position. If you just say you do loads of bench press, and you never stretch any of the muscles, you never pull it back in, you're going to end up massively rotated, which isn't good for posture or functionality. If you've got strong chest muscles and delts on the front here, that movement there or up here is probably going to be restricted, or that one there. Okay, so it's just about getting everything open again, pre or post training session. Just getting yourself back moving again, avoid injuries.
Yeah, as you can see from the video, unfortunately my mobility is not great. It's something that I have to consistently work on, and it's something that I put into every one of my sessions. So whether you're warming up, whether you're post, there is nothing easier than getting yourself to a band, doing the overhead dislocation, getting the sticks, and do you know what? It's a tough workout. If you don't have the movement and flexibility, my shoulders were killing me throughout there. Again, this is something you can bolt on, do as a standalone session, and to be fair, if you're an amateur sportsman or you're someone who takes their sport a bit more seriously, this should be a cornerstone of your work. If you saw my video with Dan Hardy, he talked about mobility as something he wished he'd add into the session. And so many people say that, including myself.
Once your muscles get to a point where they're big and they're strong, it's probably harder to get into the mobility position. So start young, start when you are mobile, and then strengthen that movement up, rather than having to work it back once it's out of place.
What do you mean, what I'm going to have to do now?
Yeah, basically. So start when you're fresh like me and supple,
yeah,
and then you can have big shoulders like yourself, but they're in the right place.
Yeah, mine are definitely not in the right place. Listen, if you enjoyed that video, then what you need to do is you need to subscribe. Please comment in the box below. We want to see some real positive thumbs up, please, so we know you enjoy the content. If you want to comment as well, we will come back to you. David will answer your questions. He does have his own Twitter.
At @DavidArnott_PT.
I obviously have my own Twitter. We've got Instagram, JHBodyFire. We've got the Twitter, which is @JHBodyFire. And if you go to the website, www.jhbodyfire.com, there are plenty of free training information, nutrition, bespoke nutrition packages to purchase, all the info on the supplement ranges. Yeah, beautiful, lovely stuff. We shall see you back soon.